You feature them often, and that one is just beautiful.
Yeah, and we had some great shots. Thanks to everybody who sent in the shots this morning of Venus and the crescent moon. We had so many, wasn't able to show all of them, but you could see it thanks to the mostly clear skies this morning and the cold air. So hopefully the camera batteries survived out there as you brought them outside. Also got this great shot in from Dave. Now this is out of Youngstown, looking out towards Coast Guard Station Niagara, looking at some of the lake clouds. Notice just above it, pretty much blue skies. So just that very low cloud deck out over Lake Ontario. You can actually find some of those clouds now, or at least where some of them are. Here on the satellite and radar, looking at the visible satellite, notice they've shifted a little bit further away from the coastline at this point, and that's likely to be the trend, a steady trend during the daytime today, where still at least some of those snow showers off Lake Ontario are dropping their snow on the eastern shores. 1 to 2 inch per hour snowfall rates, not an issue right along the coastline at all. Though I do want to draw your attention to, most of Lake Ontario is ice free, so those clouds have no problem forming. Same story with the lake effect. Here in Lake Erie, it doesn't look as organized, but there's that one little band just off the shores, just out outside of Angola, off to the west. Keep a close eye on that, maybe able to produce a few lake effect flurries. That's really about it. Nothing big time, but the rest of the lakes are all open for business, so you can actually see that on the bigger picture of things. Few clouds also heading in towards the southern tier. We'll be in and out of those during the daytime today, but still at least enough sunshine to make it feel a little bit nicer out there. And just on a noteworthy side of things, that front that moved through here yesterday sagged to the south, and it is now leading to what's likely to be the full snowfall accumulation of the season across the southeast, or most likely, of course, the coldest time of the year, but a lot of southeast cities are getting hammered with snow, including Atlanta and Birmingham. So noteworthy, it's likely to show up on national news tonight. And especially if you have some friends down there, yeah, you can make them feel better because it's even colder here. Low temperatures this morning. We did get to zero, at least at the airport. -3 in Dunkirk, -8 in Olean, -11 in Bradford, PA. So far, those are the coldest temperatures we've seen all day. The wind chills, though, really putting those numbers to shame. So as I mentioned earlier, wind chill warnings for these areas in that darker teal, including the southern tier, southern Erie County. Head northward, wind chill advisories. Same story down into Warren and Potter counties, McKean County as well in Pennsylvania. The temperature side of things, I know most of you look at this and say, well, it's not that bad, especially as the sun is shining, but that's only part of the story. That 3 degrees right now in Buffalo, put a 20-mile-per-hour sustained wind on it, and you understand what we were talking about. This is what we were really expecting as far as the winds are concerned, and they've really been verifying well. We have had some gusts just over 30 miles per hour. So even when you just feel like you were doing fine with the wind chill, you get a gust, and it briefly dips even below these numbers. -18 right now in Buffalo, -19 in Jamestown. You get the idea that even into the afternoon, we're talking negative wind chills pretty much wall to wall, and for the most part, negative double-digit wind chills. So be safe out there. And just for, let's say, spectators' sake, looking at some of the gusts, I want to show it because the last one at Niagara Falls was 30 miles per hour. Very significant with temperatures like this. So be safe out there. You know how to handle the cold. Certainly don't push your pets too hard either. Maybe the short walk for the dog later today and especially tonight. Daytime highs topping off, and we just saw a lot of these numbers at least above zero, about 6 degrees for the city. Overnight tonight, you're talking around or just below zero. But still the wind, and this is likely to settle down a little bit, so it's not going to be quite as strong as what we had this morning, especially along the Niagara frontier, but it's still going to be cold enough for those wind chills to be in that -10 to -20 range, hence those advisories and even those few wind chill warnings. The thing is, going through the next couple of days, we'll start to slowly see the temperatures rising a little bit each day. By Thursday, it's likely to be most noticeable because the winds at that point will start to settle down. And once you get into Thursday, a few more clouds across the area. Again, that next chance for some snow showers, just some light snow late Thursday night into early Friday morning. A few light snow showers on Friday. And Saturday, we're tracking the chance for disturbance.